Looks like Mr. James Jebbia might have started the pilot light on the furnace this week. I'm not gonna tell you that it's hot yet. I'm just saying it's getting warmer this week. We're getting closer.
I feel like I'm chosen. I'm covered in gold.
Welcome back, friends, to another edition of Fauntleroy's Finest. Today we are going to take a look at Week 8 of Supreme Spring Summer 21, and to be fair with you, this isn't a bad week. We finally started to get something going here.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Looks like Mr. James Jebbia might have started the pilot light on the furnace this week. I'm not going to tell you that it's hot yet. I'm just saying it's getting warmer this week. We're getting closer to what we had at the beginning of the year, and hey, that ain't too bad.
Okay.
And if you guys haven't yet, please take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel. You're going to like the video. It's just science, guys. Let's get these videos out there. Let's grow this channel. I have a giveaway coming, and I'm going to make it for my 500th subscriber. So we have a little ways to go, but it will be worth it. I promise you that. All that being said, I believe that it is time to get started with this list. So let's jump in. I'm going to do it similar to the way I've done it before, but I'll try to, show off the items a little bit better. I feel like having just that stagnant wall of items gets old to look at, so I'm going to try to do something with it. Let me know if it's better or worse, but let's just jump into it. Alright, so the first item on this list is a leather braided overcoat. It is $598, and I think that I can speak for everyone when I say pass. The next item on the list is a Che zip-up hooded sweater. This thing is $248. I don't see any resell in the future for this. It's kind of expensive, and the Che items that they've released lately have not done very well. I do think it's a cool sweater, though, so if you like it for the personal, 100%, it's awesome. Next up is this Mitchell & Ness velvet varsity jacket, I think. This is a mess. This looks like a middle schooler's project to make a flyer. I'd almost rather see a missing kitten poster on the back of this jacket than what they have on it right now. The front is nice and clean. Honestly, if the back of the jacket had nothing on it, it would be better in my opinion. If you like this, I would honestly just recommend going to the Mitchell & Ness website and picking up one for your favorite team for $110. The next item I have on my list is the reconstructed short sleeve shirt. It's a big no. It's $88, so it is the most expensive shirt in this list. There are way better shirts to grab this week. Just skip it. If you really want it, I promise you this thing will be there when it is sale time. No question about it. And speaking of sale items, next is the Old English rhinestone short sleeve top. At $78, that isn't a bad price for a premium tee, but I don't see this doing much of anything either. I mean, maybe in certain sizes this thing could be good for something, but I just totally 100% think that your efforts would be spent better on almost any other shirt than this one. This is where we start getting into the area of things that will resell. The first item on the next row is a peacock jacket. Please stay away from this item. This one's for Lewis. He needs it. He wants that green one. To be fair, I actually like the two-tone one a little bit better than the colorful one. I think I could actually get away with wearing the two-tone one. I don't think I could get away with wearing the green one at all. It would be a hate crime to everyone's eyes if I was walking around in that. They would shun me and throw mud at me. This next one might be my sleeper weird item of the week. This embossed logos hooded sweatshirt. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's a real subtle print of Supreme all the way across. I think if you just stick to the black, the purple, the natural in XLs, XXLs if you can find them, and smalls, you should actually be able to make a decent amount of money off of this one. In the good sizes, you should be able to make an easy 40-50 bucks off of this thing, and if you hold on to it, maybe more down the road. Also, next up, just a quick, $200 flip maybe, are these cargo pants. They'll come in multiple colors. I actually think all of the colors will probably sell out pretty quickly. The plain olive and black, in my opinion, are probably the ones to target if you want to get some resell out of them. But the camos will probably do okay too. Again, I don't see these like doubling your money or anything, but definitely you can make, again, 40-50 bucks, maybe more. Small sizes do better in pants. Next up, we have a couple of hats here. We have this rhinestone Old English beanie, which is $78. And again, I will just go and say pass on that, especially if it's the same price as the shirt. Like, just go buy the shirt if you really need to have an Old English rhinestone effect going on. Next is this new era fitted skull hat. I think this is actually a pretty nice pickup. This might be the hat of the week in my opinion. I just have so many fitted hats that I'm sitting on right now. I'm just kind of scared to grab another fitted hat, but I do think these ones will perform pretty well, and I think all the colors are really solid in this hat. Moving on, we have this Not Sorry pin. It's $8. I thought this might be the free gift, honestly, but apparently it's $8. I would be surprised if this isn't just like a free gift like they did before, but if it isn't and it's $8, I would say do not get this unless you really need to have this pin. Moving on, we have the final two hats of the week. The top one is the stacked 6-panel Cordura. It's a nice hat. It's $48 as well. This is a decent one to take a stab at as well if it can help you get free shipping or something to that effect. And then the hat below it was the hat from last week that I called an Easter nightmare. I will apologize to the hat. It is not an Easter nightmare. It did not come out close to Easter, so it's just a regular plain old nightmare. Yeah, do not buy that hat for $54. You won't make any money off of that. Now let's look at the stuff that I think has a much better chance to flip for profit. First off, let's talk about this skate deck, this Miles Davis skate deck. It is currently an unseen skate deck, much like the pin before. I didn't say that. This is a mock-up, but it probably is exactly what it'll look like because we have a t-shirt. What I will say about this skate deck is it probably will not be a big reseller, although I feel like all the skate decks are decent purchases, especially to multi-cart and get free shipping on. All the decks are a safe bet as far as holding your money. Some do worse than others. I don't see this one going crazy or anything like that. Again, all the decks are worth grabbing, generally speaking. And now these FTP logos, I actually think these are really nice. I do think these are some of the better hoodies that they've released this year. I love that brown one. The black one will do great, and the purple one as well. These hoodies to me are nicer than the Cause ones. I really like the embroidery on them. I just think it's a nice look. I don't know if they've used that script before. I'm sure they have because they never seem to do new things, but it's kind of a breath of fresh air to see some kind of a different font coming through once in a while. The beanies probably are the most profitable item of the week, to be honest with you, next to the t-shirts that I'll go on about. I think those are big goes, both of them. Go for it. Okay, so next up we have these bandana tarp duffel bags, and then there's a shoulder bag as well. If the large duffel bags are $78, I think that you should get as many of them as you humanly possibly can. I see these going for the same as a regular duffel bag. These large duffel bags are 50 liters, which is only 5 liters smaller than the duffel bag that Supreme released this year. Those duffel bags all sold out, and the black ones are already at $230. This thing will double its money day one. If it's that price, it'll definitely sell out. You'll be able to make a fair amount of money on this large duffel bag. To me, even the small duffel bag at $68 has a lot of value as well, but if I'm going to spend that much, I would throw the extra 10 in and get the bigger one because you're going to get more profit at the end of the day. Now $38 for that shoulder bag isn't too bad either, to be honest with you. It's not very big. The size inside of the bag is about double that of the sling bag, so they're not huge, but they're definitely a decent little bag, and it's a really nice little retail. If those hold true, I have a feeling that the big duffel bags though will be like 110 or something like that if I was to guess. These prices are coming off the Supreme community, so they had them already, so I'm going to use them, right? If those prices are legit, that's maybe the best purchase of the week, no doubt about it. Okay, now moving on, the t-shirts. So obviously I think the t-shirts are where you should put your money this week if you're looking to invest and resell. $38 t-shirts are the smallest price point. There are these 4. We have the Porno Bear shirt that everybody is talking about.
Yeah, boy.
We have the Dunk shirt. It looks like one of Marcus Jordan's first backdoors when he was like 5 or 6. He probably drew that of his dad. We have the Toys tee, which is a bunch of the one with the black one with Supreme all across it. It's little tiny toys. And then we also have what they call the Apes tee. It's all the Supreme letters with ape arms and legs. Honestly, I don't think you can go too wrong with these. I would say that the Apes tee is probably the best of this bunch. The Toys tee is next, and then I would probably say the bear one, just because people are talking about it. The worst t-shirt of the week, in my opinion, is the Dunk tee, but at the end of the day, $38, you can't go wrong. You could probably make $50 local for any of the t-shirts you buy off the Supreme website, so as long as you're not single carding these, I think any of them are good bets. The two in the back are kind of ugly. The thing about it is, though, that bear one just screams like a Spencer's gift shirt, but Supreme got as famous as they did by doing risque and outlandish type of things, and this is putting a teddy bear on a shirt in a dominatrix outfit with a strap on is definitely one of those things. Okay, we can move over now to the final few items. 2 t-shirts that are $44 because they're kind of collaborations. We have this Miles Davis tee, which I would say if you were going to skip a tee, this might be the one, only because it's a little more expensive than the other ones. I just don't think Miles Davis commands as much respect from the Supreme community as he used to. Next we have a fuck tee, and it's not as cool as it sounds. It's literally just a candle that's cussing you out. It's not that bad of a shirt, but then again, it's the $44 price range, and I don't see this one flipping really. Again, I think you'd be better off buying one of the uglier $38 ones instead of this and calling it a day. If you're getting a cart that saves on shipping, then again, any of these shirts are good for you. And now the final t-shirt of the week that I think everybody's going to be going after is this Anna Nicole Smith t-shirt. It is $48, so it is on the expensive side of t-shirts. The only thing I will say about this is the Mariah Carey one. Mariah Carey, even though she's old as well, is much more relevant than Anna Nicole Smith, and that shirt isn't doing that well right now. But if you're going to go after it, I would say literally stick to XLs and smalls and XXLs, of course, those are a thing. I don't see this flipping well in other sizes, and I honestly don't know how well it will do. My personal opinion is these aren't the best shirts that they've come out with. That being said, all the shirts are probably worth picking up, but do know this, you will be holding the shirts if you want to make some decent profit on them. Alright guys, and that is the list. So with that, I will thank you again for joining me on another lovely video, and I hope you guys can cop everything you want this week. Again, this is a decent week, so good luck to you guys this week, and may you always be in Jebia's favor. Thanks again, and I will see you next video. Bye-bye.
I feel like I'm chosen, I'm covered in gold.